Behind the scenes, Vice President reflected on her new role and all the pressure that comes with it. Raj Mathai is back with us with more in his exclusive interview. Raj.
Terry, thank you. The reason for her visit, we're almost the test balloon, it seems like, here in the Bay Area. How will President Biden pass this massive infrastructure bill? Taxes will go up, and the businesses and the success and failure of this effort could very well be directly related to Vice President Harris and perhaps her own chances in 2024. Just 3 miles from her childhood home, at this unassuming warehouse in West Oakland, stands the vice president.
It's same exit off of 580.
Did you go by your house?
I didn't, because I had to get here.
This was no walk down memory lane. Instead, a national and targeted launch to sell the American people on what President Biden calls a once-in-a-generation investment for this country. More than $2 trillion for infrastructure, and the vice president taking the lead role.
A few months in, what have you learned? Where do you need to get better? Because this is a butt kick in this job.
Well, no, it's listen, there is no lack of work to be done, right? So we did the American Rescue Plan, $1,400 checks, lifting half of America's children out of poverty, doing the kind of work that just is about getting people through this pandemic and this moment of crisis. Now we've got the American Jobs Plan. And I'm really excited about that, because that's about an investment in our country. It's about infrastructure, roads and bridges, of which we got plenty here in the Bay Area and in California. But it's also about human infrastructure, our caregiving economy, because, by the way, all the jobs we're going to create in terms of an investment in infrastructure, all those jobs, well, folks got kids that need daycare or child care. They've got parents that need care and support. So then there's the caregiving economy, which I call the human infrastructure piece of an approach that is about increasing the number of jobs and getting people back to work.
Can you sell this, maybe not to Republicans? Can you even sell it to all the Democrats?
Here's the thing. We have an opportunity to leapfrog over all of those things that we've been suffering under because of the pandemic, which really just enlarged and accelerated the problems. We can leapfrog by investing in our country, investing in our workforce, in a way that will improve the quality of life for everyone and allow us to compete in a global world. It's very exciting.
As we wrap it up, what's something surprising that you didn't know about this new life of yours that we don't know in the public, behind the scenes? Personally or professionally?
You know, it's long, good days. That's what it is. It really is. And Joe Biden's a really cool dude.
And this doesn't happen.
He really is. I love working with him.
And this doesn't.
Pretty honest, but you notice that pause, long, good days, ultimately, and then that cheery vice president that we know on top of that. But really, this does come to the meat and potatoes. This will be on her, because this is a 15-year plan. What the president is proposing, he'll be gone in 4 years by his own admission that he's this transitionary president. It could be hers to take over if it passes.
They put a lot on her plate. I mean, the president says she is the point person for the border with Mexico and the situation going on down there.
It's a tough situation, and that's something that they're working on right now. They don't really know who's in charge in the sense of how they want to message that, but right now it's the president. But a lot of people have offloaded it to her. There's a lot going on with her, and I think she's going to be exhausted, and this is, what, 3 months in, Terry and Jessica?
Yeah, a lot of difficult issues that have really been around for a long time now on her plate.
Fascinating to see. Back in town. But now she's gone back to L.A. just like that, guys.
Thanks, Raj.
All right, Raj.